In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add custom CSS in Webflow. We'll start right from the Webflow dashboard. Open your Sites view and select the project you want to work on. From your project settings, go to the Custom Code area. This is where you would paste code that loads across your entire site. You'll see fields for adding code that goes in the head and code that goes just before the closing body tag. If you're adding CSS here, it typically lives in the head inside a style tag, so this is the right place to centralize site-wide styles. When you click into the Custom Code field, you may notice a notice about unlocking custom code. If you see a message indicating you need a site plan to enable this, that means you can't save or publish custom code to the live site yet. You can look around the interface, but saving these changes will require an active plan for the site. Keep that in mind as you plan your workflow. Next, let's move into the Designer. From your project dashboard, open the site in Webflow. Inside the Designer, open the Add panel and use the search field to find the Embed element. Add the Embed component to your canvas where you want the custom code to affect the page. When the editor opens, you can place custom HTML, and you can include CSS inside a style tag if you want page-specific styles. The interface explains that embedded scripts will show when you publish or export your site, and the same applies to custom CSS. Publish to see the final result on the staging domain. You might also see a note that access to embedding custom code in the Designer requires a paid account or an active site plan. That's expected. If that notice appears, you'll need to upgrade before the changes can be used on a published site. A few tips as you work. Use site-wide custom CSS in the project settings when you want consistent styling everywhere. Use the embed element for targeted, page-level tweaks or experimental rules you don't want affecting the entire site. Keep your CSS scoped and specific to avoid unintentionally overriding Webflow's generated classes. After you add your CSS, publish to your staging domain to verify that everything renders as expected. If something looks off, check your selector specificity and confirm your custom code is placed in the correct location. That's it. You now know where to add custom CSS in Webflow from both the project settings and right inside the Designer and what you'll need in